I don't know about you, but summer's approaching, and when the sun is out, I just want a little bit more ice cream. And guess what? I just created a formula for you so you can have your cake or ice cream and eat it too, daily. What we're gonna talk about is how to make protein-based ice cream that you can have every single night and still expect the scale to drop and to reach your macronutrients goals.
Hey guys,
My name's Michelle.
Anita, Sarah, Peyton, Talia, Jazz, Marquita.
I'm a physique.
Product. Period. You love to see.
You need two things. You need a Ninja Creami. Also need a food scale. Black people, I know we want to eyeball everything, but for this recipe, you need an actual food scale. And for this recipe, you only need 3 different ingredients. Sugar-free Jello, or you can get the vanilla one if you want a vanilla-based ice cream. And today, I'm gonna actually use this with my Cinnamon Toast Crunch protein powder. And the very last thing you need, Fairlife fat-free milk. And if you are plant-based, Leafia almond milk. But if you're a little bit more plant-based, because this one is a little bit more watery, you might want to add a gram of xanthan gum. This Jello is acting as an emulsifier, which means what? It brings in water and fat together. Fat naturally is hydrophobic. But if you have this, it's gonna bring everything together, and that's what's gonna give its consistency or that creamy taste. You already know ice cream. You have to add a little bit more things that's gonna bind everything together, which the xanthan gum is gonna do. So if you need an example, use something like this, which is Simple Truth xanthan gum. If you're plant-based only. For this shot, y'all not gonna see me, okay? But the very first thing you're gonna get when you purchase a Ninja Creami is one of these pints. Add the whole pint on top of the food scale. Now it's gonna give you a number, but you always want to zero it out. How to zero it out is hit the on button. You hit it one time, it zeroes everything out. Make sure it's on the mode where it says milliliters, and you want to add 350 of milk. As long as it's in the 350 range, it's good. So if it's 345, it's cool. If it's 355, it's cool. It's really not that deep, I promise you. And if you're plant-based, you're gonna do the exact same thing. Make sure you put the milk in first, that way it can start breaking down the Jello. I'm gonna switch the mode to grams. So you see this 351 number? I'm gonna keep adding this Jello until it says 361. Now, if you go over a little bit more, as you can see, I'm a little bit heavy-handed. Once again, it's not gonna be that deep. Now, the very last ingredient, but the most important ingredient, I'm gonna actually use the protein powder by Sebum, and it's the Cinnamon Crunch cereal. Add 1 scoop and a half. 1 scoop. See, it's a little bit less right now, but it's all good. All you have to do now, whisk it up. You can use a whisk, or if you bougie like my girl, she took me out the hood. She actually provided me one of these. That way, what's it called, a frother? That way I can start working smarter, not harder. Now spin to the point where everything is broken down, okay? All the little chunks, you should not see any of that, all right? So you might be frothing for about 30 seconds to a minute. Get the lid that it comes with, put it on, and we're gonna sit this inside the freezer for 24 hours. Honestly, you don't even gotta do all that. 5 to 6 hours is totally fine, but it's in your best interest to keep it overnight inside the freezer. That way it gives you the consistency of real ice cream that you want. All right, y'all, the moment y'all been waiting for. It's time to try out this great ice cream. This is how it came out. Let's see what happens next. If the video is shaky, disregard that. I am not no cinematographer. Did I even say it right? Well, I'm not a videographer, let's put it like that. But the very next step, you need to insert and plug in your Creami. So now, take off that lid. It is now officially frozen. Put your pint, yes, your whole pint, yes, you can eat the whole entire pint. Line it up, make sure it locks. You will hear that click. You heard that click? Make sure you hear that. You're gonna slide it in and twist to the right. Now it's locked. Let's say top, full, bottom, depending on how much fluid and how much ingredients you got in there. So since the ice cream is at the very bottom, as you can see, it's like halfway, you always want to hit bottom. Hit bottom, and it's gonna ask you want ice cream or light ice cream. So if you like it soft serve, so like a Wendy's Frosty, then you want to hit light ice cream. I don't really care for that. I like ice cream, like real ice cream. So I'm gonna just hit ice cream. Turn the knob up, it's only gonna take 2 minutes, and watch the magic happen. Hold and twist, to take it out. Now you see how it looks, right? Add a little bit more milk right into the middle. But also I'm gonna add in my mix-ins. Now what I'm gonna mix in, you ask? Oh, don't worry, I got something for y'all. What is a cinnamon toast ice cream without cinnamon toast crunch? This has a lot of carbs in it, so that's why I'm gonna be very mindful of how much I use. I'm not even going to measure it out. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm just gonna have about this much cinnamon toast crunch, crumple it up so it can be dispersed a little bit everywhere. I'm also gonna add some white chocolate style bacon chips by Lily's. These are low carb bacon chips. So I'm only gonna add about half a serving. Boom. So I'm gonna add some milk in the middle again, not a lot, just a little bit, just like this. You should see everything sinking. And all we have to do is spin the block again. Lock it up like it's Akon. Twist to the right. Same steps apply, but this time because you added a mix in, instead of you hitting bottom and actually pushing in for the ice cream, this time you're just gonna hit mix in on the bottom. Ready? Let's see. Now, I don't know about you, but now this is looking like ice cream to me. If you eat this whole entire thing, you're looking at 397 calories, but this got the exact same amount of proteins as a New York strip without the extra fat. So what I like to do, just giving y'all some game, I probably eat 1 meal a day and I have a heftier protein-based meal, but then I have this as my late night meal replacement, and that way I'm always in a caloric deficit. Now you don't gotta do what I gotta do, but I'm trying to get lean for the summer and I wanna still eat what I want. So I have this as a guilty pleasure with no guilt. You want to have things that are sustainable in your diet. And I just made some protein ice cream that is way better than Nick's ice cream. I eat this whole container, I only get 10 grams of protein, but I also get 55 grams of carbs. So I just cut the carb number in half, but I'm getting more protein. So more to the story, if you're counting calories, calories does not matter. It's the quality of the calorie that matters. You're giving your body more protein, your body can do more with that, and you can lose more fat by eating more if you switch over your number from carbs to protein. I can't leave you high and dry and not taste the ice cream. But if you was counting calories, if you decide to just use all of Califia as your main source of milk, you just saved yourself about 80 calories. So let's see how this thing tastes. Once again, you see me add some cinnamon toast crunch. You see me add some white chocolate chips into this thing. You already know this joint gonna hit. And as you can see, ice cream. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm about to do something strange for a little change. I'm about to go ahead, go into a dark, deep corner and finish off this ice cream. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my recipe. And yes, ladies, you can have ice cream every single day and still expect the scale to drop. It's about what the ice cream is consisted of. There's no such thing as a bad food. It's about the quality of the food that matters. This is protein ice cream. The Ninja costs 200 bucks. But now you can have ice cream for life. Cool? That's your reset tip of the day. That's gonna be Stay Snatched all the time. No, no, sometime. Talk to you soon.